In 1944, I went to India, and there, 5 years later, I became a Buddhist monk. I wore the traditional yellow robe. I shaved my head. I studied and meditated. I also went on pilgrimage. In these talks, I want to tell you about some of the experiences I had on pilgrimage and what they meant to me. But first, let me tell you something about Buddhism. Buddhism is a religion that grew out of the life and teaching of an Indian sage known as Gautama the Buddha, or Gautama the Enlightened One, who lived about 500 years before Christ. From a Western point of view, the most remarkable thing about Buddhism is that it has no place for the notion of a supreme being or God. On the practical side, Buddhism teaches that human beings are capable of reaching an infinitely higher level of development, and that they can do this by following a progressive path consisting of the three great stages of ethical conduct, concentration and meditation, and higher wisdom. Since in Buddhism there is no place for God, Buddhists do not regard the Buddha as God or as the incarnation of God. They regard him as the supremely wise and boundlessly compassionate teacher, and as such they revere him deeply. One way of showing reverence to the Buddha and reminding oneself of his teaching is by going on pilgrimage to the places associated with the most important events of his life. In the course of the week, I shall be revisiting some of those places in memory, and hope you'll be able to accompany me.